is up, chat? How we doing? We enjoying the jams? I got like a pretty good playlist going down now. Well, you know what time it is. It's that time of the week again. And that being said, we're gonna be heading back to the factions SMP. Because I do need to finish my farm. I have not built my house yet. But, oh. Hello? Why is somebody in VC?
I was trying to ask in chat if I'm allowed to speak, but you noticed it before I could ask.
I just saw it through my OBS and I was like, oh, Luna's here. I was not expecting company, but okay.
I mean, you're in streaming closed. No wonder no one would join, but just really quickly, I'll leave you be if you don't want me here, but do you want mushroom blocks?
I have gathered quite a bit. We are in a mushroom biome.
No, I know, but also we have a shulker of mushroom blocks that we gathered together and then I kept for whatever reason and I have no use for it. Do you want the contents this way I can start moving stuff from the storage house over?
If you'd like to make some deliveries, I would not be opposed to it.
Okay, special delivery on the Luna Express, let's go!
Okay, hold on. I'm just making sure that everything
I do apologize for just kind of jumping.
No, you're fine, you're fine. I was expecting people, I was expecting company. Just, you weren't exactly the company I was expecting, but you know what? Any company is welcome.
I see how it is.
Listen.
Stop.
Okay. You know when you go to somebody's house that you would like at least give them a heads up and be like, hey, are you home? That's kind of how it...
I don't know what you mean. I show up at my friend's house as like Sean Hunter from Boy Meets World. They don't get a notice. They don't get a notice. I am the Sean Hunter of all of my friends' lives, or at least my IRL friends.
Oh, I think I might have put my wood away.
If you know who that is.
Wait, who are we talking about again?
Sean Hunter, Boy Meets World.
Sounds familiar, but also it's been a while since I've watched Boy Meets World, so...
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
What do I need? I'm needing something, but I don't know what.
I hate my brain. A part of me just kind of wants to start singing "She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes" as I proceed to like come down the fucking train station.
Here, I'll meet you at the train station.
I mean, it's too late. I'm already by your carrot patch.
Ah. Where are you? Little tunnel. We're gonna meet at the tunnel.
Maybe.
Oh
Perhaps?
no. Perhaps. Hello. Have cookie. Oh god.
I told you I had to choke her.
Somehow, miraculously, I had just enough space for him.
Ooh, a cookie.
Friendship cookies.
Cookie, hold up. I gotta get hunger. I just want a cookie. I just want to eat the cookie. Let me eat the cookie. Game. Doesn't help I just ate steak.
You just take some damage real quick.
Okay, punch me.
Oh, but then I get punched back. There's shulker box.
Sword.
Sword?
Oh yeah, you already have the sword. Hang on, back up then so I can break it without you stealing it. Okay.
But what if I want to steal it? I'm kidding, I wouldn't.
Mean. Better? There we go.
Okay. Eat. Cookie. Friendship cookie. We are bound.
I don't have the cookie. There it is. Yes. Anyway.
Just there's like half.
Storage house is that way, I think, right?
That... The old one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that way. You just keep going that way and you'll eventually run into it.
Good. I had to double check. Now is time to rob the villagers. I mean, take back my 3 or 4 shulkers that I left
Oh?
in there.
We're committing robbery?
Oh, we're not eating the rich, no.
Oh, I thought we were the nice faction, you know? We were just like peace and plants.
That is your fault for stereotyping.
Fair enough.
How wrong.
That is fair enough. Yeah.
How dare you stereotype your own faction? Goddamn.
That's what I was told. I was told that this would be a peaceful faction. I stand incorrect though. Oh, I just need to put this back
Bullshit
now.
are you, Stoughton?
Huh?
What bullshit are you feeding on?
Propaganda, I guess.
Question is from who?
Don't know.
Or why that's there, but that's mine now. Found a random thing of warped Nylea.
Where are
friendship
the
cookies
mushrooms?
back to back.
Friendship cookies.
Finish the friendship cookies.
Good, good.
We
I
have now
shall-
just steak.
I shall make more. I shall make more and sell them.
I want my shulker. I want my shulker tea.
Do I have more? I have a whole bunch more cookies. I can make into friendship cookies. Yeah. Hold on, give me a second.
Okay, we'll worry about the trading hall later. Actually no, do our trading hall first because I can use the trading hall to sort.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so I know, from my understanding, you want a greenhouse, correct?
That is a thing we will need, yes.
Yes, okay. I have started it. Do I need to
Okay.
get more planters?
Most likely.
Oof, okay. No, not there. Okay. I just need a bunch of green stained glass if I'm being honest. Either green or lime. Hold on. Alright, we're good.
We?
Huh?
Are we?
I am. Are you?
Maybe? I do not know.
You sound so unsure.
My head hurts.
Ah, fair enough. Window. Should I make a door? I do not know. Let's see. I don't know how to go about this, but we shall try. Oh, it's raining!
It's raining.
I love the rain. Okay. So we do 4? Okay, so I'm gonna need a lot more spruce. Do I have spruce? Where do I keep my wood? I don't have an ounce of spruce. Okay. Actually, let's put the food over here. You know, you kind of took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting you to come visit. Not that I'm complaining, but, you know, I just wasn't expecting it. let's just finish this one up. Wee. Alright, time to chop down some spruce.
I'll say, what's wrong with me? Am I not allowed to come visit?
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I just wasn't expecting it.
I feel like this is where I go, what's that supposed to mean?
Just that I didn't know you were coming. If I did, I would have made some hot cocoa. I would have made some hot cocoa. Despite me not liking hot cocoa, I would have made you hot cocoa.
Now you got me in the mood for hot chalky.
Hot chalky? Buddy, I barely like chalky milk, but I will make hot chalky milk for you.
Oh, I don't like chocolate almost at all.
Really?
Like specifically like Hershey Kiss shit.
Kisses?
Why do we have Hershey Kisses like pure chocolate?
Uh-huh. Oh god, that was loud.
No, thank you.
I like dark chocolate. I like dark
Next,
chocolate.
get the brigade of cats.
What?
I get the full context. Because we have the brigade of cats. Where did my second cat go?
Okay, now we wait for
I
these
had
to
two
grow.
cats. Where did my other cat go? I had a second cat.
You had more cat?
Goldfish man.
What?
Following your path, you goldfish man. I'm following your path because I'm at least nice like that. I'll follow your path.
Yes, follow my path. I created it for a reason.
No, what?
Very windy.
That's the whole point. It's windy like me.
No, you're just gay.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say, just not directly.
You.
I am gay, homosexual
Follow
gay.
Fear the fish.
I fear the fish.
Turn around.
Hold on, give me a sec.
I'm like Sans skeleton right now. I'm holding you at spear point.
Not again.
Turn around.
Not again.
Too bad. I'm holding you at spear point.
Ow!
I actually meant to throw it up. Though.
I have no armor. How dare?
Here.
How dare? Oh. Oh, there's golden carrots. I have potato though.
Okay, I'll take this back.
No, they're mine now.
Okay. Here's my 5-second lore thing because I don't feel like streaming tonight. Why do you hate me, goldfish? I just automate.
That is the point. You automate what I make.
Listen, you may have your luscious wheat fields, but I have machines that do it without me having to even lift a finger.
You know, that sounds like a charge gate thing.
You forget I'm from Chargegate.
I do. I very much do.
Yeah, that's right.
I very much do. I
You know
much
what?
do.
For
Don't
you-
don't judge
for-
me for my bad
For-
memory,
for-
okay? Okay.
For your insolence, I am taking good cocoa beans.
No, don't take my cocoa beans. At least
At least.
replant it.
That's what I was supposed to do. At least I replant. I'm not that much of a dick. But now, keep her away.
Oh, there he goes into the night. I can still hear it through your mic.
It's fine.
Bro, you need to start wearing a fucking headset.
I am wearing my headset. I just had to switch my audio every time.
Oh my god.
And I made it all the way back. I flew to the ocean so I didn't die in a panic, but I made it back. And now I escape. After having doing my lore, now I escape.
Well, okay. Bye, I guess.
That was it. Literally, that was it.
Okay.
no specific big lore thing. Nah, me just being a dick and just be like, why do you hate me? Because I automate? Okay, bye.
I
Goodbye.
just have farms. I just have farms, and I like farming and harvesting. And yeah, you kinda take that away. You take the enjoyment away, because everything's
We're not gonna,
automated now.
we're not gonna talk about how I literally have a farm underground that literally is double the production of what you make on the phone.
Listen, man, that's
Anyway,
the whole
goodbye.
point. Mine's enjoyment.
Stinky.
Ugh, stinky, the nerve. You take the moon and you take the sun, you take everything that seems like fun. That is true. That is very much true. That is to describe Psycho. Or not Psycho, that's Keeper. I'm getting people mixed up.
Just a little.
Just a little. You stir it all up and when you're done, run out.
I mean,
What was I doing?
I don't know.
I was doing something. Oh, spruce, that's what it was. How do I get up again? Sunfish. Sure. We have company. We have more people.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get over there? I don't know how to get up there anymore.
Magic.
Magic. Magic. Okay. Logs, logs, and more logs.
Goldfish,
Yes.
do you have a bunch of gravel?
Do I have what?
Gravel.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna come steal it anyway.
I don't think I have gravel.
I'm gonna steal your gravel.
I don't think I have gravel.
Overgrowth. Go to the train system.
Why do you want gravel? I don't. Hold up,
I need concrete.
I'm checking my chests and I don't think I don't. I don't have any gravel. Yeah, no, I don't. Sorry, man. Like, not even an ounce of it. Just none at all.
Take the moon and you take the sun. You take everything. That seems like fun. Circle up and when you're done. Rudda, 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 rudda.
What's that from?
It's chowder.
Oh.
Chowder. I need more nicotine chowder.
Nah.
I don't think my boss likes me all too much.
Your box?
My boss.
Oh, your boss. Don't you kind of like run sticks though?
Not. I meant my boss at my job
Oh.
in real life.
Ah.
Yeah, your job is running sticks.
I wish it was. I wish I could get paid running sticks. If the hobby of being a content creator, if the hobby of being a content creator took off, I'd be more than happy.
Well, I mean, we could. But that would be up to a lot more other people.
Yes.
Can I reach it? I can.
God, these railways are really fucking long. I miss the waystones.
Bad.
Too bad, so sad.
I've got no idea where in, like... I'm not lying, I turn off my audio when I fucking ride railways so I just don't have to listen to the railways.
I find them soothing.
I hate them. Mission Village, Industrial District. Which one is...
Oh shoot,
there we go.
wrong way.
Goldfish Farms is set up.
I'm gonna cry.
Okay.
Oh no. Ah.
Hey, Goldfish, you're gonna hate me, but I'm gonna clip it.
Oh no. Oh, this is pain. I had an idea and everything. That's gone. Oh no.
Did you do Goldfish?
Don't worry, Goldfish. It'll all be okay. You know why?
I forgot that timber mod was a thing, and I tried breaking a
Goldfish.
single wood, and it destroyed my entire house.
Goldfish.
Fucking
Yes.
Perfect.
It'll be okay.
Wait,
you know
it
why?
destroyed your entire house.
One single block, and the whole thing just collapsed.
Goldfish.
Yes.
It'll be okay. You know why?
Why? Why?
6 settings,
Look at chat.
40%.
God damn it.
Cool.
I
How do
say it'll be a-okay.
And I didn't even do it with my Silk Touch axe either, so I didn't get any of that mushroom back.
So we learned our lesson. Only use Silk Touch axes.
No, because I was using the other one to finish it up, so that then I could only use the Silk Touch. Why?
I think we've learnt our lesson here. Just don't fucking use an axe.
Actually. Oh.
Damn, why is there so much bamboo? I didn't realize we were in Vietnam. So Goldfish, is this what's left of your house?
Yeah. I don't have any, I told you.
Just making sure. I really need gravel.
I don't have any.
I need gravel.
I don't have any gravel.
Sunfish, get off my continent.
To travel all this way.
This
you don't
is
have-
this
What
is
about these
all I
shelters?
have
Do
to
these
my
shelters
name.
have
No.
Why are there so many beehives?
Because I need the bees.
On it.
Are you allergic to pollen?
No, I'm just extremely sick at the moment.
This is canon. Sunfish is allergic to pollen.
Eric,
It's
you're
not
sunfish,
canon that I'm
allergic to
allergic.
pollen.
I have
Yes.
no allergies to speak of, except for what are the synthetic elastics.
That's oddly specific.
I know. It's a really oddly specific allergy that can make me break out in hives.
Huh.
Anyway,
Ugh.
I wish there was a waystone here so I could instantly travel back to Styx, but no.
Too bad, so
Waystones are
sad.
put in place so people like you don't just show up without being announced.
Okay. To be fair, I said several times I'm coming.
Fair enough.
You may
He
have
did
said
ask.
several
He did
times where
ask.
He did
I
ask.
also
He
did
did
ask.
ask, yeah.
I was gonna say.
He did ask. I let him in.
now it's time
He
to
is
wait
your responsibility.
It is time to wait 5 minutes now to get all the way back get back to the train station. I'm gonna watch this clip though. I didn't get to see what happened.
Oh god, not the shame. Not the shame.
Shame.
That is just inherently funny to me. I don't know why.
Please have pity on me.
I should organize some stuff that sticks.
Have pity on me.
I'm still annoyed that I can't say the fuck word.
No.
Ooh.
Okay, I learned my lesson. Silk touch pick. No, not pick. Silk touch axe. And always crouch.
No, Timber won't set off if you use your fist.
It also won't turn off if you. It won't turn on if you crouch.
That's why I'm saying lesson learned. Always crouch and use a silk touch axe. Cause I'm dealing with mushroom here. Okay, now that that's out of the way, now I can actually continue on building. You need
She'll
to
be back in
sort.
I'll be back in 2 seconds, cause Psycho is in front of me.
Okay.
I'm here to murder you.
I think this is more or less
Hey, that's
what it's like.
That's redstone. That's stone. Cobblestone. Got my hopes up over nothing.
Okay.
Gravel.
Oh shoot.
Gravel.
Where are you?
I'm in the railway system. I'm stealing gravel out of those random minecarts.
Okay, well.
Clear that.
Oh shoot.
I want to get to the waystone so I can head back to Sticks and work on the meeting spot.
Meeting spot.
Well, I have a throne, but I'm currently working on a meeting area.
You have a throne?
Yes, I'm a supreme ruler. I need to have a throne.
Oh.
What good is a supreme ruler if no throne?
I guess? Ideologies be kinda whack. Kinda. Yes, kind of whack.
Have you ever seen the Queen's throne?
The
The
what?
King's throne?
No.
You ever seen the royal throne in Britain? It's made out of pure gold.
Oh. Fancy. Oh. Jump. Okay. Alright. I am getting the hang of this. I am almost to the same place I was before. Okay. More mushroom. Mushroom, more mushroom. There. So what are you guys up to? I know Luna's sorting right now.
I'm currently riding a railway.
Still?
Yes. As I said, it takes 5 minutes to get from Goldfish Farms to the fucking
That's true.
This is
That's
certainly
fair.
not because this is certainly not because I've actually timed it.
Oh.
There we go. Master volume back up to 40%. And now I can head back to Sticks with the stack of gravel. Before I get back to Sticks, we're gonna go check on Koning.
You're just gonna raid every faction?
It is part of my faction designed to raid and pillage.
Huh.
Plus, I'm sure no one will mind if a bunch of gravel goes missing.
I mean, unless they too need it for concrete.
Unless they too need it for concrete, in which it'll probably be somewhere safe. Not in open chests, would it not?
Oh, soft touch. Too far.
Gravel. See, getting sand is easy because Sticks is like near a desert. But getting gravel is fucking. Oh god, I almost just lagged my fucking computer to death.
Oh. Well,
Their houses here at Koning are actually really cool looking.
they are really nice. I went once.
Okay, I've just raided Koning. Time to go to. I don't know when in the underground's been on. Karu, I've already raided. Marina.
I think Marina just simply has a lot of dirt, I think.
Gravel. 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 Gravel.
Okay. I still have a lot of spruce, so... Shoot.
Gravel. Gravel. That's a lot of cobble. Are you gravel? That's not gravel.
I'm
Gravel.
telling you now, before you find me, I don't have any. Leave me alone.
I'm not coming for you, Luna.
Not yet.
Anyway, Luna, do you have gravel?
Let me think for one second. Leave me the fuck alone.
Where am I off to next?
Oh no. Where will you
Not
go
my-
next?
I'm not off to yours, Luna. You're gonna kill me. I'm gonna die on a war stream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Good, he learns.
It's a canon death.
I think I have like only one cannon life anyway. Gravel? No gravel.
Well, I think we don't have, like, anything like that, do we?
Hey, Goldfish,
Oh, no.
Goldfish, you got any empty shulkers over there? Or
Um,
do you still have just shulkers of bees?
well, okay, here's the thing. I have shulkers of, like, beehives, but there's actually no bees in them. They're just, like, you can stack them.
Why is there just a waystone called Snad?
So if you want to
Oh,
take these, go ahead.
It's not a faction one. I would love all of those shulkers. Can I have them?
Yes, as long as you can put the rest of the beehives in, like, a single space, then yes, go ahead.
I'm coming over with a chest.
Cool. That's a bunch
So
of gravel
hopefully
for
it'll be good.
me.
I
The
shall
sun
return.
Visharu. Time to make myself a new shovel. Goldfish, what should I name my shovel?
I'm not sure.
My current shovel's called So Digs a Lot.
What?
My shovel's called
Why?
So Digs
No,
a
no,
Lot.
no, I heard you, but why?
Well, so my pickaxe is called Pick Extraordinary. My first pickaxe was called Picky Eater.
Mm-hmm.
My current axe is called Questions Will Be Asked. And my shovel's called So Digs a Lot. Go to...
Oh,
Charge gate,
digs.
'cause I can-
Digs.
What did you think I said?
Something completely different.
So Digs a Lot, it's what a shovel does.
Yeah.
No, you didn't think I said that, did you? Oh my god. Why not do Gold Digger? That's what I'll call my shovel, Gold Digger.
Oh god.
Efficiency 3 is really good. Please, I want efficiency 3. Where the fuck does charge gate keep bullets? Lapis. I forgot to bring my lapis with me. Someone's messaged me.
Yes.
I have returned.
Hello, returned.
Oh.
I said I have, not I am.
Oh, I know, but who is returned and why do you have them?
Anyway,
Got you there. I mean.
Goldfish, I'm here with 20 chests. Give me the damn bees.
Who's dying?
Bees.
Give me the
Oh
bees.
my fucking feeties.
I want
Wait,
my
the
they're
bees
they're
knees.
over.
Give
They're
me the
over.
bees knees.
Oh, somebody went God mode. Anyway,
I'm sorry?
You went?
no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Are you really though?
Maybe.
You're back.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Couch gay.
Why? Okay, what am I missing with this? I never finished this.
Goldfish.
Yes.
Unbreaking 3, efficiency 3.
You're what?
My gold digger.
Uh-huh.
A level 19 enchant.
Mm-hmm.
And unbreaking 3, efficiency 3.
Nice.
And then efficiency 4 on my pickaxe at level 30.
Wait. Would this work? Oh, I have to have nothing in my hand.
That's what I need. Also, I know how to
Oh, I can't.
Luna's not here. Okay, cool. I'm gonna give you some very close information. I used a silk touch pickaxe on a skull sensor and some skulks, so now I'm able to like remove a faction if necessary, if one annoys me too much, lore-wise.
Please don't.
I will use it as a weapon. Let's see. How much sand do I have? Okay, so I have 3 and a bit stacks of sand. I now have 1, 2, 3,
I
4,
only
5,
have
6,
3
7.
spruce logs.
Plant some trees.
No, I didn't really think of that now, did I?
I just say what comes to my head, honestly.
You're okay. No, it's
We have an entire
not.
tree farm dedicated to spruce anyway. So
It's not like my entire house is just a farm.
you shouldn't have any problems getting. You shouldn't have any problems planting trees there.
No,
So what's the hold up?
there is none. I'm just waiting for them to grow.
Use bone meal.
Well, yeah, but you know, I'm building at the same time.
Oh my Jesus Christ! This thing digs so fast. I'm sorry. What? Oh my God, Goldfish! You have to come look at this.
Oof. I'm farming though.
I know you're fun. You have to come look at this.
Oh my god. Oh, but it only gives me leaves.
What are you doing here?
That's why I had the other axe, because otherwise I don't get the logs. I mean, okay, you're one to talk when you're literally in overgrowth territory.
Now in 6 territory. Also, I also asked to come there.
Now you asked to join VC.
I asked for gravel as well, though.
What was I gonna do? I was gonna build an axe.
Oh my God, this thing is getting me so much sand. Holy shit!
Where's my stone?
The only thing that could make this better is efficiency 4.
I think my stone just disappeared.
I have plenty of stone if you need it.
I had stone, but I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is.
Nether void.
I had spruce logs.
Were they sitting in a chest?
They're sitting in my ender chest, yes.
How many? 3?
What, spruce logs?
Yeah.
No, I had quite a bit.
I love the shovel. Thank you, Gold Digger. You are my favorite shovel.
Well,
It sounds so hard out of context.
I mean, that sounds like a you thing, you know?
You know,
Yeah.
and you know she knows.
Oh. Well,
Punch squid. Punch squid. I can't remember if gold's heavy or light.
I
I remember it's one of the two.
think it's a bit on the heavier side.
One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where did I put all that? White message.
I can't get up. Oh shoot, I can't. Can I reach that? I can. Oh. Oh, sunfish left. Everything's good though. I think just some peaceful building. We can do peaceful, peaceful. We can do some building. Can I get up is the question though. If not, I could just use dirt. That way. Oops. Like that. I could use scaffolding, but I don't have scaffolding right now. B. Oh, it just disappeared. Well. Okay, so we build up. I'm gonna need more in a bit, more wood in a bit, but right now I am completely fine, a-okay. Alright, so this is gonna be the first floor. I'm gonna turn it into like a little cafe kind of thing, and then gonna have some stairs going up, and then this over here is gonna be like a little mini balcony. This is gonna be a balcony, so you can just like oversee everything. And then, oh, almost fell. Question is, which way should I have it wrap around? Maybe over here. Start off in this corner. Go here and wrap up. Cobblestone would look nice, I think. Not sure though. We shall see. But yes, first floor will be more of a type of like bakery that people can just come in and see. Curb. Beehives. That's a work in progress just because most of it is redstone and I do not have redstone. I do need to update my farms. Maybe we'll leave this build as it is right now. What's in here? Oh, it's just the beehives. I already saw in that chest. I already forgot. Okay, so we'll leave all this in here for now. And then in the meantime, gonna go fix, or not fix, but like continue on with the farms, because I do have several that I have yet to finish. Oh, that's where my bread is. Put the axe there, like that. It's just dirt. I'm gonna need that. Okay. So, I have wheat here that I can collect, and I probably will sometime. At some point. But for now I want to finish this side. I have carrots grown here, which haven't all been completely filled. There's still this area that I need to grow, but I just ran out of carrots on hand. And this half, or this side I should say, is gonna be like beetroots. I'm gonna grow beetroots. And so, yeah, I do have them stored somewhere. We can go find them later. But for now, I want to make sure that like all the water would be equally distributed on amongst crops. Oof. I can speak. I also need a shovel. I do not have a shovel. They spin. Oh, they stopped. Okay. They don't like being watched, I guess. They don't like me watching their performances. The bee dance. But I have beetroots somewhere. I need a shovel so I can dig all that up. I just need a crafting table. That, and then cobblestone. Now, most people would judge me for using cobblestone tools, but I personally just like them. It's just a satisfaction. Into the tunnel we go. Secret tunnel. Yeah, so we're gonna work on beetroots. See if I can get this working, because this is supposed to be the edge of a hill, and then it bleeds onto this one. I don't know how exactly I'm gonna make this work, but I'll try to make it work. I realized I forgot the most important step, which was the hoe, and now I'm just going back and forth. Where did I put it? It's gonna be in the shulker box, is it? It is in the shulker box! I remembered. Do I need a stone one, or should I just use this one? Probably just use this one. Need that anyway. Okay, so I did have it on me. I did not have to go all the way home for that. But you know what? Lesson learned, you know, if house gets torn down because of a single block, you know, we rebuilt it anyway. Because that's life, I guess. Sometimes in life we have no choice, and that is fine. Profound words by Goldfish. Okay, so crops go to an edge of 4B. He ascends. Okay, so how do I approach this? Starting here, I guess? If I start here, gotta give it more of an edge to the sidewalk. Yeah. More or less something like this, I guess? Just like a 1 block difference. I mean, we could probably do this, honestly, even. that, and this. Does it reach? It should. Hypothetically. If this is 4 here, then there should be like a water source over there. Oof. Okay, path continues on this way, meaning crops should be able to grow. This little area. Oh, there's a hole. Okay, so we do that, path goes that way. I think that should be good. And then the rest continues on to the second layer. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. If there is no if, it's just simply a matter of doing it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, which would be there. Here. If I do that, fill it with water, and then see, the thing is you can see it, but I feel like it shouldn't matter because the thing is it works. Oh, what's this one? I'll make a sweet dessert. Nice. I need to make desserts too. I own a bakery. But that's something that'll be done later. Later down the road. But for now we grow crops. Because what's a bakery without ingredients? Okay. I mean, with beetroots, you can only do like beetroot soup. But it's soup nonetheless. Realize soup is not really like something that's sold at bakeries. It's fine. It's fine, you know. We'll just be a bakery that sells soup, I guess. Oh, I forgot there's no water for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Means water will be right there. Tis fine, tis fine. I need to get the water real quick. Wawa. We get the wawa. Get the wawa, and then we put it over here. Genius. Which is where exactly? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th one. Right there. Okay. So we put this around it, and then we hold this. And we can't really put the oh. Wait, no. It's supposed to go one further down. Okay, let me get that first. And then shoot. Grab that, put that down there. And then put dirt. And that should work. Probably not for the ones up here, but you know, it still works. Okay, so if we do following the edge, okay, this is what's gonna be filled in. Starting from this one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, so around this row. Okay, so let's say how close do we want this? Here's the end, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this would be the 5th. Let's just mark it real quick because I forgot to get the water. Okay, get the water, and then we just go and fill it in. Fill it in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting into that rhythm. That's why I like this manual farming, because it just kind of like gets you in a rhythm of things. It's very soothing to do as well. Okay. I feel like I should switch these actually, just to make things easier. Let's see. Oh, I forgot about that. Remove that. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Fill that in. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I just find this kind of thing very soothing to do. And maybe like some other Minecrafters do too. It's usually just a me thing. Oh, there's quite a lot of people. Wow. There's people. Okay. So usually the way I do this is just making the like 4x4s. And then just what's it called? Using the hoe on them. So that way I know more or less the area that it's gonna take up. Oh. Should I just... Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, that way I know like the area, or just about like roughly how much space it's gonna take up. So that then I can plan where my next water is gonna be. And I think usually it goes up to 5 blocks in each direction, but I find the safe bet is 4. I don't know. I heard somewhere that it was 5, but I always felt more comfortable using 4. So I've just always stuck with 4. Personally, I have no problem with it. If other people do, well, that's on them, not on me. Okay. But yeah, mainly because beetroots aren't really used a lot. They'll have like the smallest area for it. Because like this is all carrots and it might go up a little bit more, I believe. And over there, that whole hillside's just gonna be potatoes. Because why not? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should theoretically cover this one as well. And this 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. I'm still gonna be plowing that one. Plowing, that's what it is. That's what the term is. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's kind of close. Nah, we'll take that one out. So this is the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I keep forgetting to get more water. Could just move it over here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make another one over here, just so we don't have to be going back and forth all the time. Let's see. Okay. So we got one there. We need another one to make an infinite water source. Okay. Come on, before the phantoms come, because I haven't slept in ages. Fight me, you cowards! Anyway. I need water. That's the whole point I was making that. I need water. And then it's right here. Okay. Oof. Up. Up. There we go. Let me just get all this. No, it turned into mycelium already. Sad. That was a pickaxe. That was not my shovel.
Let's go.
Oh?
So remember how I said we had to collapse the storage house to move everything into the new storage unit?
Yes.
Yeah, thanks to Psycho, we're doing the entire thing in one trip.
Oh. How is that possible?
Shockers.
Shockers. That one,
Mhm,
that
mhm.
one, that one item from the end.
That you can get from the council?
That we can get from the council.
Is the bestest of things.
Agreed, agreed.
That was it. I just wanted to pop in.
Oh.
Be annoying. Be like, yo, we're doing this shit in one trip.
Amazing. I love that.
Yo.
Wait, so everything's just gone from the storage then?
And nothing's in it, but there is still the animals on the side of it and the building.
So what exactly are we planning to do? Because from my understanding, that's where the waystone is.
No, the waystone is like off to the left.
Well, yeah, but like, you know, in the same general proximity.
Yeah, so we can make like a whole entry. Maybe we make like a I don't know if I can mention the House of Mouse.
What?
I was gonna say maybe we do like a theme park thing.
I mean, we
People
could.
pay to go, leisure. I don't know if we can, if I'm allowed to mention the House of Mouse on streams.
I don't know what that is.
The entertainment company that's celebrating almost 100 years.
Oh.
You know,
I don't know who they are, but I guess congrats?
Disney.
Ah!
They had like a
That's-
small little cartoon thingy that they would use to
That's-
showcase
there they
other
are.
shorts called the House of Mouse.
There they are. Hold up, I'm being chased by phantoms right now.
We're gonna have to deal with sorting, and this will be entertaining.
I love sorting.
You should come to the system then, because we have all the materials for you.
I might do that once I am done over here at my farms. I would like to get as many crops in as possible before I decide to work on another project.
I mean, that's fair.
Collage.
They're just putting shulkers down at random colors
Oh.
in a random order, so it looks kind of pretty.
Ooh.
With the cyan and the normal shulker state, there's a gray one, there's a dark blue one.
Mm-hmm,
So it's just random colors placed randomly. It's like, dude, put that shit on the ceiling.
Oh, it finally died. Okay. Let's see.
Hide.
Oh, no, phantoms. Because I heard a shriek from one, and I looked up and I was like, how? But there, it's day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go deal with this monstrosity.
3, 4,
I shall
5.
return, hopefully.
Okay. Have fun. It will be a very big pain, though. It will be a very, very big pain. Okay. Alright. I feel like I should probably locate the seed soon, because then I'm just gonna be making this for no reason. Well, it wouldn't be for no reason, but you know, it would just be like, oh, now I have to spend more time to find them. Though there'd probably be somewhere. Somewhere in the general proximity. I have one more turn. Okay. already forgot what the term was. I knew I remembered what the term was. Plowing? Plowing. I was like, that's an important term. That's an important term as to what I'm doing right now. Tactical fishing. Nice. Wait. Wait. What does that entail for me? I am fish. If tactical fishing. They're catching my brethren. I don't know how to feel about that. As long as they're not, like, you know. As long as they're not eating my brethren, it's fine. That's a weird sentence, but you know, fish. Do not eat my fish brethren. Okay, that's the last of my dirt right now. But there's more in the shulker. Wee. Just get all of it out right now. There we go. Okay. So there's more. Okay. No, no. No. Okay, so there's that. Just need to finish this area, and then before I move on up the hill, I will locate the seeds so I can figure out how much more or less I have. I think I know where they might be, just a little over yonder. I had a little shack where initially I was gonna have my farm, but they decided to put, the overgrowth decided to put the waystone there, and so I had to move my farms. Let's see. 1, 2, that's 4, right? This is 4th, 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that leaves 1 row. Oh, that's very bothersome. Might just like move it 1 over. Just move it 1 over. I can fill this in, and then yeah, that way I don't have to like have a hassle with it. That way I don't have to hassle with it. Okay. Up. Up. Let me get these. Oh. No! No! Why would you turn to mycelium so quickly? I never asked you to do that. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. So we have that now. Then just a matter of filling this in. That's still... Oh, right. I said I was gonna fill that one in. Right. Okay. So this... That stays like that. Okay. So we do that. Plow it down. It's nice and soothing. That I find, at least. Okay. There's still a ways to go. Maybe I could just get the borders done, and then that might... we'll be able to mark them down quicker. And then... It won't take me as long because the rest is just filling in. Why did you change so quickly? Okay. I get mad at mycelium. It tends to happen when you're on a mycelium biome. Okay, so we'll fill this in. This can be done pretty easily, if I'm being honest. Okay, so let's... Oh, I should not jump on this. I need to be careful of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is it still 1 off? I thought I measured it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, no. It's still off. Well, okay. You know what? It's fine. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do that, and then it's spreading. It's spreading. No, 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 because then that's so difficult to do again. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that, and then just so it doesn't spread as much. Just so it doesn't spread as much. So otherwise, I don't know if it can. If there's a mycelium block, can it in like quote unquote infect these ones that have already been plowed? It's a genuine question. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could just put it here, I think. 1, 2, 3. No, I'd have to put it here. Right there. Okay. Let's go get the water. And then it should be easier to fill up. This one I don't think I have to be too overly cautious about. Like where it's gonna fill up, simply because it's not really gonna fill up much, or use much, should I say. No, I need to be on the block. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We got this one. How much am I filling up? Oh, it's this whole area. Okay, that's probably why. Forgot about that. 1, 2, that's 3, 4. Okay. Oh, there's just a small space. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here. So all of this space we can fill in, and then maybe do like one more bucket here, I think. I'll try to fill in this space first. I'll fill in this space first so that then we can accurately measure where it goes. Okay, so up to here. Let me just fill this in. Oh, but I was gonna leave that to last, because then the mycelium spreads. We don't want the mycelium to spread. I'm not against it, but it's just very bothersome when you're growing crops. At least we have the boundary there. That's going there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. We get another boundary here. And then all the inside is what the water covers. So then going over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Should I start off over here? I feel like I should start off over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So somewhere here. That's third. This is fourth. Fourth, fifth. Cool. Okay. Get a water there. And then... No, no, no. Get me out of here. No. Okay, so we get this, this, that, and that. So we get these. And now we can expand the border to 4x4. See how much it covers. 2, 3, 4. It's just one off. It's one off. And that bothers me so much. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. So we got all this. We don't have that. Why? Why do we not have that one spot? Do I have Optifine? I thought I had Optifine. Oh well. No, this is gonna be where fences are at, so we can't really plow that. This dirt. Can I do? No, I cannot. I can do this though. I can do that. Okay. So this won't actually be... I could just fill that in. Any space that doesn't get... Hello? Where'd the cow go? I heard a cow. All the way over here? That's a loud moo. The sun's setting. It's so pretty. Anyway. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. Oh, well, this is gonna be annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we put 5 here. That's the 4th one. We can put one here. We'll see how that goes. It's gonna be very uneven. It's fine. Let's see. We put that there. Personally, I'm kind of glad I'm back to making content. It's very soothing, very relaxing. I quite enjoy it. I want to make more content. When did I put this one? I remember putting this one down. But I do like that I'm making content again. It's a lot of fun. Oh, this goes a lot further than I thought it would. But yeah. Can you trap it on the tracks? Oh, that's not good. Once it's on the railways, it's lost to the railways. I feel like the railways are the equivalent of what's that one game called? The Backrooms, that's what it is. It gives me that type of feel, just because of how long they are. Okay, so that's there. Probably just start filling all this in, just to get a better idea. Just because of how long the what's it called, the railways are, it kind of gives that feeling of that they're eternal. Not so much of like, oh, there's stuff lurking in it. No, it's just simply they're long and endless. They're long and endless, but that's what makes them cool. You can have like long chats on them. If you ride with a friend, you can chat them up. If, according to Sunfish, it takes like 5 minutes from my farms over to, I think it's the train station, the official big train station, then I mean 5 minutes is a good amount of time for a conversation. So next time, if anybody has like 5 minutes of their time, just like just hit someone up. I want to see if that actually works. If you have 5 minutes of your time, try hitting someone up, seeing if you can get a conversation going for just the 5 minutes that you wait. It's kind of like the same idea where some people will say, oh, like social media, or especially like TikTok, right? If you have like 5 minutes, it's understandable that you look through social medias just to waste those 5 minutes of time while you wait. But I wonder if that's true, that if you have 5 minutes, you can hold a like decent conversation with someone, and not just like a what are they called? I don't remember what exactly the name of the type of conversation is, but like not just like very basic conversation of like, oh, how are you doing? Just ask him the most random question ever you can think of. And it can even be the cliche ones of like, oh, do you believe in space time travel? Or just simply time travel. Do you believe in time travel? And see if you can hold the conversation going for 5 minutes. If you can, please let me know. I would like to know if that actually works. I could try that myself too. Oh. But yeah. I feel like most people should not be afraid to ask those type of questions in like trying to get to know someone. Cause you can simply say, how are you doing? And yeah, you know, you could be like sincere about it, but oftentimes you feel obligated to respond in saying, I am good, even if you're not. And you know, if you're asked like an in-depth question like that, like, do you believe in time travel? Or like, what's a place... Okay, there we go. I was freaking out for a moment. I was like, why didn't it plow? But yeah, if you just ask conversations like that, questions like that, I feel like you would get to know a person a lot better and a lot easier than if you just simply ask, hey, how are you doing today? I forget what those type of conversations are called though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 that way, so that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we get to there. Okay, that's reasonable. Wee. Okay, almost done with this first layer. So then I can go and locate the seeds. The beetroot seeds. Ooh. Okay. And then we get this one. I do need to leave like a zigzag simply because that's gonna be fencing. Just so people don't trample all over my crops. And they're forced to follow the path. I like making my builds a lot more, what's the word, scenic? Basically that there's a good scenery to it. And I feel like that I can very much do that with making a farm. And although as keepers making everything automatic, you know, I can still have my farm, I can still have my bakery. Maybe I can, you know, do some business overseas or to other factions. That way I'm not just limited to this one space. Maybe I can take things. Ooh, I can take my negotiations elsewhere. But we'll see. Okay, that is filled there. I need to fill this area. Let's go. And that. Cool. Oh, I probably could, can I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof. Okay. Like so. Okay. That leaves a bit more wiggle room. Or not really wiggle room, more of like more places to plant. Let's see. Okay. So then that leaves... No, it leaves good enough space. Alright. Almost done. Almost done. Just need this little stretch. Then we can go exploring. Go find the seeds. Though I feel like they're gonna be in that abandoned start of a farm, I should call it, I guess. And then, yeah, then I could just plant them. If they don't all fit, or if I like run out way too quickly, which is probably gonna be what happens because I probably didn't have as many seeds. That's perfectly fine. I could just do what I did with the carrots, let them grow, and then we plant them later. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's perfectly fine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 7. So right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I already lost count. Let's start from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be here. 1. Oh. Well. F, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. So up to here. Okay, so it really doesn't matter because it's just going to be a rectangle anyway. Except for that block, but you know, it's fine. 1, 2. It was angry. And then another one there. Okay. Okay. Wee. If I put it here, will it ruin the other one? Possibly. Oh, just barely. But see, now I know where to put the other one. Because it's still marked at the very end. Although it destroyed it, that's the last one to expand it to. Big brain time. So we put one here. Then we surround it to mark where it's at. Just so that I don't accidentally place a block there. Yes, like so. And then plow these ones, and now we know. Why are you here? Please don't trample on my crops. Did you trample my crops? You did not. Thank you. Please don't try to, please. Please don't try to trample my crops. I am... Oh. Well, bye, Psycho. Oh, you got up here. Hello. Oh, well, okay, fine then. No. Why? Why? Yeah, you did that. Yeah. That wasn't fun. That wasn't nice. I'll fix it this time. But please try not to step on my crops. Thank you. Anyway. We continue with this one because I'm almost done. Do I have more stacks? I do. I have 3 more stacks of dirt. It's more than I need. Okay. Fill all this in. Pretty much all that's left, really. And then, no. We're here. Fill this part in, and then we can go find seeds. I probably need to fill that patch. But we can do that later. Adventure. Why? I just placed you. Okay. Let that soil... I don't even know what the word is. Soak? Soak. Let the soil soak. And then Meanwhile, it does that. Let's go and find the seeds. Alright. These should be, if I remember correctly, it's somewhere along the coastline. Ah! That was scary. Should be, what is that? Is that an ender portal? No, nether. Right? What is this? Why is there just a broken nether portal? We have enough nether portals in there. Oh, and the sword's slowly being taken away. Huh. Okay. I could just take all of these fences, really. Oh, I'm out of food. Or hunger, I guess. Hunger. Okay. This is where I originally was intending to build it. And then have like little tree houses over here that connect to one another. But it didn't quite work out as I intended to. And then I had some crops growing over here. But I had seeds. Oh, again? Welcome to the factions, SMP. Okay. Put the dirt away. And then hopefully it should just fill up in here. It's not a lot. Okay. Cool. Did I miss any? Or did any fall over here is what I mean. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Oh, I didn't get this one though. Break. Grab. I used to have these rows just so like it would grow easier. So I had them along the coastline. Oh, a lot of stuff fell this time. But yeah. I just had them all on the ocean just because I thought it would be easier to collect. Or not collect, but grow because it's on water. I don't know if that's necessarily true, and I highly doubt it. But regardless, I got very scared. For some reason, I thought there was a creeper within all that sugarcane, and before I remembered that, you know, they can't spawn on mushroom islands, mushroom biomes. So, you know, that's fun. I missed like a bunch, probably. That very much scared me. I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. That little like jump scare did it for me. Okay. Alright, I think that's everything. I mean, beetroots wise, not a lot, but I did get a lot of seeds, and that's perfectly fine. I feel like the beetroot seeds will just mainly come more in handy with, what's it called? To make bone meal, as I don't really need that many beetroots. However, the seeds, like, you know, you can make a bunch of bone meal out of them. There's a zombie piglin. There's 2 of them. 2 children out here, and nobody is taking care of them. Should I be concerned? Maybe. Little train station. Whee! I feel like it would just take longer to use the train station than it would to go over here. If there's one railway, right, one railway for each, then does that mean that if two people are going in like opposite directions, say if you're, say for example, going from my farms, going to the center of the island, but say somebody's traveling to my farms from the center, then we would just collide somewhere in the middle. Hypothetically, that should be what happens. Theoretically, yes. What's the difference between hypothetical and theoretical? Don't quite know. Alright, well we got these seeds, and that should be enough, I think. Because it is quite a lot. Here, let's try this out. Okay, so this first layer, or level I mean, is not too much. I do need to fill this in. Oop. Need dirt. Okay. I don't know if I should keep this one. I'll probably just turn this one to dirt. Just so it looks nicer. But it doesn't though. I don't know why I destroyed that. Okay. So then, just keep planting. Oh, you're all the way over there now. Okay. More seeds. We need more seeds. And then start from this edge. Just go all the way across. I'm debating whether I should keep it on this level or go up one higher. I could go one higher, but do I really need it is the question. Probably not. Does that matter? No. It's not a need, it's a want. Do I want to put it up there? I could. I really could. Nothing's stopping me from doing so. So I very much as well just could do it. Oh no, I thought I heard something. Alright. I might just run out actually. Oh. I think I might run out. Because I only have like one more stack. I think I will run out. Oh. I didn't expect this. Whoa. Okay. Almost done. I mean, I did get like a decent amount filled, but also I feel like I should harvest my carrots. I could sell it to, what's it called? I could sell them to sticks so that they get like golden carrots. Oh no. Oh, I ran out. Shoot. Okay, that's fine. Well, they're already growing. I could harvest my carrots, or I could harvest my wheat. Should I harvest carrots or wheat? Show the wheat fields in a bit. They're just like through this tunnel. These are my wheat fields. I don't know. What do you think, chat? I could leave it up to chat. Maybe I could harvest that, but or I could just harvest both. Let's see. Let's do the carrot one. Let's do the carrot one just because there is a bit that still needs to be patched up. And then we might just call it a day. So let's start from the top and then work our way down. I'm gonna eat some bread first just so I have enough energy to do it. Okay. Oh, somebody trampled them. Dang it. Well. Okay. Carrots, carrots. We get all the carrots. Does this have mending on it? It does have mending on it. Okay. What about this one? It does not. Still though. Could do that. Just so it heals up my axe a little bit while I take off or harvest all these crops. The sweeping motion like you do with the normal what's it called? Like a scythe, I think. I find it soothing. Is my inventory? Oh, my inventory's full. Oh no. Oh, this might be a problem. I think I might have harvested too many too many carrots, more carrots than I can handle. Oh no. What did I break? Mushroom? I broke a mushroom. Oh no. No, not the mushroom. I don't need the mushroom. Put these away. Okay, let's organize all this stuff first. Because otherwise it's just gonna be a mess. And then just put all this in here. You put that there, that there, that there. Oh, it's already full. Oh, dang. Okay, grab all of it, grab all of it. Okay, everything. All the carrots. We get these. Is it full? No, it's not full already. Okay. Grab, grab, grab. And make sure we collect all of it. And it's full again. Oh no. That's just the first level. Time to put these in a storage, I guess. I need to build that, but that'll be for another time. Let's see. Probably one of... No, I had a carrot chest, I think. That's a cookie chest, potato chest, and that I do not have. I can make this one my carrot chest, then I can just move them later. And then have this one as my beetroot chest. Mushrooms? Sure. And the shulker over here. No, I can just take him out of the shulker right now. Okay. Take these out of the shulker and put them in here. This is already gonna get filled up? So that top layer alone that top layer alone got us like half a double chest. Okay. I think it's almost close. Okay. Let's get the bottom half and see how much we can harvest. B. Through the tunnel. Secret tunnel. Okay, grab more. B. Yes, I'm harvesting all of them. Last minute honey. Pollination. Last minute pollination. Oh, you guys too. Last minute call. You can put these over here. Put them here just in case they fill up. Okay. Just so I can do it all with my free hand. Okay, let's see. Alright. If I get the edge first, will that make any difference? Or would it just make it more soothing? I'm not sure. Okay. So we got all of this, and then we just get the middle now. Let's see. Get all the carrots. There's a lot. Oh, I forgot I need to replant them. So even though I did collect a lot, I still do need to replant them. Welp. Forgot about that part. Anyway, I can do that now. No, we do not eat. Not yet, at least. We gotta wait until we turn them into golden carrots, or we can just use them for like other stuff, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I can use them from other stuff. I think that's pretty much it, just golden carrots. Or just to eat. Oh, I can use them to breed animals. I forget general basic Minecraft things. Okay. No. No, stop eating. I know they're delicious, but I will not resort to eating carrots. Okay. That's a lot more. I'm gonna collect roughly another 2 stacks, at least till my inventory is full. Oh, I missed one. Okay. Alright, so with the beetroots, I will not eat the carrot. Stop eating the carrot. With the beetroots all planted and going, they're growing. Next time, I think I said I was gonna do a mining stream, but mainly that was just to help with the railways. Apparently people have been working on the railways, so there's no longer a need for that. In terms of what is a need, is to finish off other farms around here. So, what I have left, sugarcane? I need to plant my sugarcane. Oh, and my pumpkins and melons. I need to plant or figure out where I'm gonna plant my pumpkins and melons. Could make a pumpkin bridge. That'd be kind of cool. Pumpkin and melon bridge. I wonder how that would work actually. Pumpkin and melon bridge. Feel like pumpkins would look a lot nicer as like as the floor part. What would bridge terminology I think is called like the bed of the bridge. And then for the sides you'd melons. Don't know how well that would look, and if it looks bad, I mean that's kind of the whole point. It's made out of pumpkins and melons, but like it's still an idea. And then I could have that running from like a little river. Ideas are flowing through my brain already as to what I can do. Okay. But that'll probably be for next time. For now, we finish... Where's this moon? Moon! For now, we just finished planting the carrots. Personally, I find it soothing. To answer a keeper's question as to why I hate them, I don't hate them. I just find it a little bit sad that not too many people are enjoying how soothing farming is. Because I find farming to be quite soothing. And I mean, you can still produce a good amount of like... You can still produce a good amount of produce, of food. Maybe not as much as, you know, farms, automatic farms. But it's a lot more relaxing and fun to do it, in my opinion. I still have... Oh... I mean, I don't know how much it's gonna take to fill up here. I want to say not a lot, but I also can't really determine if it will. Let's see. Okay. Y'all better not trample on my crops again. I heard that moo. Oh, that scared me so bad. I thought I ruined my own crops. That would have been karma though. That really would have. Let's move this one over here. Okay. Phantoms are gonna be on me any moment, really. Any one of these days. Probably next night. They spin. I love that they spin. Here. There you go. Oh, can I get down? I can. B. Where'd he go? Oh, there you are. Yeah. The bees aren't even for me. I mean, they partly help me, but mainly it's just to create honey blocks. Collect honey. And collect honey and make honey blocks. Mainly that's just because Keeper needs them for some reason. Let's see. I still have that much, but also that far left to go. It might just take up all of them. Maybe. It just might, actually. See, I thought I was gonna fill like 2 double chests. Or not 2 double chests, sorry. A double chest full for like 1 harvest. But maybe not. I mean, if I go up here one more a bit, chances are that it might fill up like a whole double chest. But I'm not too sure. Calculation's probably not one of my biggest strong suit. Then again, I don't think math is really anybody's subject. Seems like a lot of people tend to struggle with it. I mean, I didn't really struggle with math. I quite enjoyed math. I think the reason why a lot of people struggle with it is just simply because they forget that math is all patterns. Math is just simply patterns, which is usually why you learn about patterns as a, like, in kindergarten here in the US. Like, one of the first things that you will usually learn as a kid is patterns, right? And I feel like people forget that that's basically all math is. It's just a bunch of patterns. Equations have their own patterns, and certain things change the pattern in a certain way. They're just small rules that we learn. Because I felt like I also struggled with math at one point, but then when I came to that realization that, you know, everything in math is just patterns. Everything in an equation, each part of it changes the pattern of the equation in just the tiniest bit, then it makes learning math a lot easier. Because then you just have to learn how it changes. And I mean, that can be taken one step further into even like something such as statistics. Statistics are more about predictions, from what I understand, or just simply graphing data. I don't know. I never really took statistics. Don't take my word for that. Don't take my word for that. I never took statistics. But if it's just simply like charting data, information, how much carrots do we still have left? Oh, we still have a decent amount of carrots. But if you're just charting down data, then, I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to, like, being able to find patterns within it. No matter how much the data changes, everything is just patterns. And they're still pretty much like the same patterns that you learned as a kid. Oh, well, that's almost a double chest. That's like 2/3 of a double chest. I really need to build the second floor though. But yeah, upon realizing that, you know, it made learning math a whole lot easier. You know, maybe that's just a wake-up call that some other people might need as well. Alright, so we got all the carrots filled in. I could potentially bring them up, both these, like the carrots and the beetroots, up to this level. And then have this path kind of like wrap around. I don't know what I'd put here. Maybe it just ends here, I don't know. It could end here, but I do need a sugarcane and melon farm, which I don't quite know where to put. Oh, I could put sugarcane here actually. Have like a river going from here, and it goes down, man-made river, and it goes down into the ocean. Make a little waterfall. Make a bunch of sugarcane that way. And then melons. I can have the melon bridge going over it. I really could. Let me just chop this down. I could have some like extra melon farms here. Just having small rows of them. Because I don't think I'd need too much, right? Melons and pumpkins, you don't really use them for much. I'm no engineer, but I do know some people make what's it called? They tend to make melon and pumpkin farms. I'm not too sure what the reasoning for that is. I'm just gonna collect this bamboo real quick. I don't really know what the purpose for that is, but you know, it's still interesting. I'd like to know why. Bamboo, bamboo. And I believe Keeper needed some bamboo, so I might just make a delivery next time. Alright. So, next on the agenda, simply making a sugarcane farm and a melon farm. I do need to make the greenhouse, but that will take a while because I do need like green stained glass. And you know, that's fine that it'll take a while. It's just that I would need to move stuff soon. But for now, I think make deliveries? I would like to make some deliveries. Just to show you guys the rest of the island and how much it's improved. Oh no, it's went in there. Oh, I'm gonna have to go around. Okay, gather up this bamboo, gather up the one that went into the wheat. Should probably like change that a bit. But also I want to make it hard for people to go through this side and so that they're forced to follow the path. I think that's it, I think. Or at least up here. Oh. Well, it didn't break it. Okay. Oh, I ran out. Can I put stuff in my shulker? I need to put stuff in my shulker. Let's see. Let's put this in there. It should be good to go. Okay, well that wasn't really too much, was it? That's fine. To put the bamboo away. I can make a delivery next time. For now, I can just put it in the chest. Any chest, really. Alright. Well, that will be all for today. Hopefully, we can have some more fun next time. Bye-bye!